Boom! He's back. Yeah, today we're gonna talk flat Earth. Is the flat Earth the Psyop to keep us distracted? Good question, eh? I think we're allowed to question. That's what we're doing now. We're questioning things. So is the flat Earth a Psyop? If you ask me, everything is a Psyop in this world. If you ask me, everything is fantasy, everything is psyop. So for sure, the flat Earth goes in there. But you have to be careful the way you analyze what is given to you. This is the thing. It's not because the whole thing. It doesn't. It's gonna become a psyop if your whole consciousness is poured into it. That's gonna become a psyop because like I discussed with Teacher D yesterday, we must be aware, but there's a difference in being aware and pouring our whole consciousness into it. That's become a distraction. If you're on YouTube all day looking for flat Earth videos, it's a distraction. It's not different than playing video games. In my mind view, it's not no different because you're not working on your dream. You're not working on actualizing yourself here, living your truth. We're stuck on screen. I was like that for a while. Never been really like absorbed to conspiracy so much, but I've been into it. I've dived into the rabbit hole like pretty much everybody, and I realized at one point that what I'm being fed is false truth. False truth. The truth is what it is. The truth is what it is. So it's it's us. It's what we can experience. It's first party. It's very hard to. Even today, there's stuff that they say that the maps, just the biggest psyop maybe in this flat Earth thing is the map. We're gone from one CGI 1.0 to CGI 2.0. There's no difference. The map is a psyop for sure. They are hiding something. If they put us on the globe with everything defined and us knowing all the land mass and everything, there's got to be something more hidden. There's got to be something hidden. And why would they suddenly give us a new map? And we know everything because it's on the UN. The United Nations use it, so it must be real. It's the whole world is a psyop. The whole world is a psyop. So we cannot trust them for anything. I don't trust them now for anything. I just go day by day. I experience life on a daily basis, and this is what keeps my mind sharp. Working on my stuff every day and building up my legacy, because this is what we came to do here. If we're constantly pulled into distractions, it's not a life either. I don't think it's a life. Like some people like that. Some people, they might have not come also to the realization of what they're in. I'm at this point in my journey. Flat Earth, yeah, it's something that came along to tell me that the lie was very, very big. The lie is big. The lie is huge. The lie is so huge that people can't even comprehend it. That they can't even fathom the idea that it could exist. So it's even the idea that a conspiracy that big could exist, it doesn't even cross the mind of people. It never crossed my mind. It never crossed my mind that they would build up a conspiracy that it's not that it's really built up. It's perpetrated. It's perpetrated by us. The overlay is perpetrated by us. It's not necessarily something that they force on us. No, we repeat the rituals and all the madness. No? So, and yeah, the flat Earth came at a moment where I was looking for stuff. I was looking for stuff, and that showed up on YouTube. But from the moment I embarked in it, I knew there was some truth. I knew that was the evidence of the truth. That was the evidence that we were the truth. That's what it came and told me. Yeah, it's the evidence of the truth. Yeah, but it's the evidence that we are the truth. It's the evidence that there is a truth out there for sure. But my point is just don't pour your whole consciousness into this. Like there is something else that deserve your attention. There is things, okay, we've been lied to, but we're still lied to. They still lie to children in school. It hasn't changed since I discovered that we were lied to. You know, where does the change gonna really take place? It's gonna take place on a personal basis. Like very much people are looking into flat earth, but are still doing all kinds of satanic rituals in their life, in their daily life. So, you know, to recenter yourself, to rebalance yourself and recenter yourself to wholeness, to oneness and stuff like that, it's really has to be without distraction, without stuff like that keeping you distracted. Because at one point, this is what this is what I was doing. I think I was, especially, you know, at one point I was going daily on YouTube to check flat earth. Like I was punching flat earth on YouTube and checking the daily videos, not scrutinizing the whole section, but I was just like for fun, flat earth, what's going on today? But just that kept me distracted. I don't do this anymore. I don't go check YouTube anymore. You know, I just put out my own videos. I concentrate on my stuff, and you don't see me all over. You don't see, no, because I'm very focused and going after what I want, going after what I want, after my dream, after my dream. That's what it is. You know, I dream during the day and I think at night, but I don't think of flat earth at night. That's the thing. That's not really on the forefront of my mind anymore, because it used to be at the beginning. At the beginning, I was very much attracted to it. Like pretty much everybody that got in contact with this information, we get excited. At the beginning, for sure, I was fully excited. I got out on YouTube and I was starting to talk about flat earth to everybody I meet and everything. But today I look back at it, like it's so the programming goes so deep, and that's why they brought it out to confuse people even more. It's just to confuse people more. To get them, to keep them distracted. You know, there's always going to be something else. If it's not flat earth, it's going to be something else. Like there's always going to be some kind of illusion or fantasy fed to us, and it's maybe the next step is the flat earth is the next illusion. You know, who knows what the earth is? Nobody really knows anyway, so it's just speculation. Just speculation. For sure, the horizon is horizontal. There's stuff that tells me that it looks like a flat plane, but have I ever seen it? That's it. Will I ever seen the earth in its totality? Probably never in my life. Never. What I can see from the earth is what I have in front of me. You know, but the whole earth, it's a different thing. And then all we have is, even if you launch a rocket, you might not see it. It's so big. It's so big, so massive. You know, it's the earth. You know, it's everything. It's anyway, to me, the earth is the center of creation. For sure, we are there's nothing else but earth. There's nothing else but earth. People imagine all kinds of stuff, outer space and stuff. To me, there's nothing else but earth. We are here, and that's what there is, and aliens and stuff like that. It's just fantasy. Oh, this whole thing is just fantasy. There's so much hype in the world, and that's why. If you let the hype get on top of your head, it's going to consume you. It's going to consume you. So be very careful with all the hypes and all the nonsense that we are given. Use scrutiny, very important. That's what Arthur Christian always told me. He said, yeah, Nick, use scrutiny in your research. For sure, scrutinize everything. I think it's not it's a crime to ask question. Like, I'm only asking a question here this morning. Is the flat earth a Psyop to distract us? Ask yourself the question. If you're caught up in it, like, you might not be so caught up in it. I think the ones that are on my channel were like recovering from conspiracy. We're conspiracy-aholic, like Ricky says, and we're recovering from conspiracy. So I don't think people here are really, because that's not what I'm talking about all the time. But, you know, I know the crowd that will end up watching my videos are probably people on moving out of conspiracy, you know, moving out of that realm of illusion and propagating fear. And because that's pretty much what we do, we bring more fear in, we perpetuate more of the same. It creates more of the same. Once, you know, what you talk about all day long, it's what you will experience in your life. So if you talk about conspiracy all day long, that's all you will experience. And there will always be some kind of trap, some kind of conspiracy. It's Babylon. It's Babylon. Get to the fact that it's Babylon. That's all. And do your life. Do your thing. Concentrate on your thing. It can become a psyop if you're distracted by it. If it's something that you use for gaining power, gaining strength, gaining knowledge, and you use that knowledge, that power after, that's a different thing. That's a very, very different thing. If you use that power, that knowledge, that truth, and you embody the truth, it's a different thing. If you live it, if you use, like I've used that stuff, like I said, go back in my first video I've made, and I'm going to have the same speech as today. I did not discover how bad the world is. I discovered how powerful I was. That's what I discovered. And go back to my very first video with my phone in my backyard, and that's what I'm telling you. So still today, I think it's the day that I discovered how powerful I was. It's not about, because Psyop, the whole world is a Psyop. So what are we gonna? So wow, we're being fed the truth on YouTube. We're gonna know about the earth. Like, come on, this is just delusion or something that, exactly, another distraction that comes along, and it's gonna catch people in, and it did. It catched up. A lot of people got caught up into the distraction and are still in it because, at one point you have to question also certain channels. Certain channels, when they constantly come back with flattered videos, flattered, conspiracy. What is this? What kind of realm do they want to keep you in? Do they want to keep you locked in? Ask yourself the question. Do you get empowerment? Do you get motivation, inspiration from those videos? Or you get pretty much only low vibration stuff? It's pretty much low vibration because it's nothing that... Conspiracy never made me feel good. Never made me feel good. It's like watching the news. It's very negative. It's very negative because you discover how freaking we are enslaved, and we are not only that, it's a mental genocide. It's a mental genocide. So forget about the enslavement, the vegan, all this. It's all beyond all this. It's beyond all this. Forget about labels and words, and we're so deeply unconscious. It's sick. It's sickening. So when I look at this, I'm like, okay, what do I have to do? Do I have to keep emphasizing that conspiracy realm to people, talking just about that, or empower people? Empower people first, because that's what we have given away. We have given away the power. So what do we have to do? Gain power first. That's what I did. I regained my power first, and then I'm going after my dream. This is what the truth gave me. It made me discover who I was, not the world. The world is what it is. People are what they are. They are evil, and I cannot change them. I can only change myself. I can only take that evil side of me out and hope to shine enough light so people can pick it up. But what can I do other than that? Oh, what? Stay on my computer, look for flattered videos all day long? What is that? Like, that's not a life for me. I'm sorry. That's not the life I want. It's not the life I intend to live here. This is just pure distraction. It's no different than TV. You're still on the screen. At least here, when you come on YouTube, on my channel, I offer something that's true, something that, and it's me. You have me. You have me every morning. My face is on the screen. I'm not behind a mic or some kind of image that I give to you. Or no, I come here and speak my mind. That's the way I think. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You can be stuck in your flat earth realm if you want. If you're there, I don't care. It doesn't change a thing in my life. It's you that's going to have to deal with the repercussion of that. So me, I'm out of this. I've been out for a while too. I've been sensing it for a long time that there was something wrong. When you... I felt it a long time ago. I'm not going to explain everything why I felt it was wrong, but I felt a long time ago that there was something. There was a Psyop. There was a Psyop because not only that, like me, I have many videos on YouTube. I have many videos. I speak my mind big time. I have 2 channels, a show. I receive all kinds of people. Nobody ever bothered with me. And we're supposed to be a flattered community. You know, this is what I mean. You see all the video I have, nobody ever approached me. And I have approached a lot of people. I have approached a lot of people to try to create some kind of bound or some kind of link, and never had no reply from the big channel people, Jiranism and all these people. They don't reply to you. They don't care. They don't care. They buy subscriber anyway. They buy subscriber to make you believe that their stuff is the big thing and that there's a million people looking into flat earth. There's not that many people looking into it too. Don't forget about this. The numbers are being inflated. So if you think there's a bunch of people, a million people looking into this, funny. They buy the subscriber, they buy the views, they buy everything. So you're full on every level. I think it's time to end that disease that's called foliosis. Foliosis. You know, we've been full on every level. Every level. We're con on every level and we're blind to it. Most of us seeking on YouTube are blind, double blindfolded. I'm telling you, I see it. I have lived it. So I know I'm out of it. You know, it's not because I think that the old flat earth is a Psyop, but if you get caught up, if it distracts you from your greatness, yes, it is. Yes, it is a big one, like any other Psyop in the world. So, you know, it's not about only, you know, if you go on the internet, first of all, the moment you go on the internet, you're looking for lies. You're looking outside of yourself. So you're looking for lies. That's all. It's a world filled with lies. So what do you expect? Find truth on the internet? The only truth you're going to find is in yourself. You seek truth is seeking yourself. And what you seek is seeking you. If you look outside of yourself, all you will find is lies. So start seeking, start going internal. If you haven't been internal yet, start going internal. Start looking at your life. Take a good look at your life. And are you satisfied with the life you're living? Are you satisfied with the life you're living? If you're not, make a change. You're not a tree. You know, a tree can be anything else but a tree. Are you a tree? No, you're not a tree. You can change like this. You can make change in your life like this. If you decide to decide, this is the thing. Will you decide to decide? Will you decide to get off YouTube and get off this madness, illusion, and confusion that we're perpetuating? That's all we're doing. You know, the more that's why they want you to. You know, I always find it weird that Mark Surgeon said, "Oh yeah, we gotta have flat earth video. Look at the numbers: 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Oh yeah, nah, it's good." I always found that weird that they cheered for the numbers because it's important. It's to continue the distraction, to keep the distraction alive. This is what it is. So yeah, I see clear in their madness. I see clear in their madness, and for sure, I'm not getting caught up into it anymore. I'm out of it. I feel free now that I'm out of it. Also, not only that my mind feel a lot more free that I'm out. I'm not saying that the whole thing is a lie. Like, there's truth. That's the evidence of the truth, but there's also lots of false truth. So if we don't use, you know, it's the evidence that we're being lied to. We're being lied to. Why? Because we're freaking powerful. That's why. You're freaking powerful and you don't see it. You're caught up on the screen. You look outside of yourself when you should look in here. And then you will find greatness. Then you will find what you need to conquer conquer yourself. And then if you want, you're going to after conquer the world, but that's another job. I think you should just conquer yourself. It's going to take you a lifetime. So it's up to you. It's up to you. It's either you stay caught up on YouTube and distracted, or you live your greatness and you manifest it. At one point, there's going to be a decision taking. Also, you got to decide at one point. What else do you need to know? It's most of it is speculation anyway. What are you going to look? What are you looking? You're looking for lies. That's all you're looking for because it's an explanation from someone else, no matter what. So you haven't experienced it first party, so it can involve a lie. So it's only something that, you know, that's why I say concentrate on your stuff. Focus on you. Focus on you. It's like, you know, in sales, you can learn all the techniques in the world and sell all the freaking technique you want. If you don't believe in yourself, it won't work for you. If you don't trust yourself, it's not going to work. I don't care what kind of product you sell, whatever freaking thing. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. So, it's up to you to trust yourself also in that journey. Trust yourself that you can handle yourself. You can handle yourself. You can do great stuff with your life. You have one life to live. One life. What are you going to pass it on? Distracted on YouTube? On nonsense? Like all the conspiracies that you can't even prove and it's filled with lies? Like, me, I'm done. I'm done with all that stuff. Now I'm concentrating big time on ascending and really, not that I will not talk about it again, but I will not talk about it in a speculation way. Like, there is stuff very evident for me about flat earth that I cannot deny, that I cannot put outside the door, like the waters are level, stuff like that tells me that we're not on the freaking ball. That's for sure. But, okay, what's next? What's next? What? I'm gonna seek endlessly for some kind of answers. What am I on? And I'm gonna seek all my life outside of myself when I can probably find a lot more greatness, a lot more answers inside by doing reflection like I'm doing now. I'm reflecting every day on YouTube. I do reflection because this is part of the solution. Being caught up on YouTube and being absorbed on YouTube, you're not reflecting too much. Why don't you, instead of looking at the screen, you're not on the side of the camera like I do and express yourself instead about stuff that you have in mind. Speak your mind. Instead, reflect. Go reflect. I'll be the first one there to hear you, to hear what you have to say. That's what I like, people that reflect about life. Not people that are caught up in distraction. I like to hear the reflection. So this is what I love. There's lots of you that have great channels that reflects a lot, and I go watch your videos. I like to hear people talk. There's truth in what we say. Say it. Let your voice be heard. This is what we need. Each and every one of us, we all have a very unique vibrational signature, and if we don't bring it out, it's game over. It's game over. Your life will be wasted, probably in sorrows and stuff like that. So what do you want? Your life to be a fall down pit of sorrows and, no, you want to elevate yourself. You want to live a great life. You want to give yourself the chance to shine. It's not just existing. I'm not talking about an existing state. Talking about living your life. It's not a joke. It's not a joke what I'm saying here. I don't come here to rant to make jokes. And my life is not a joke. Your life is not a joke. None of our life is a joke, but that's what they think. That's what they think, that our life is a freaking joke. I think it's wake up time, people. Wake up time. It's time to open our eyes and see the freaking Psyop that's around us to keep us quiet. We're all freaking quiet. Look on the screen. Just a certain amount of us are coming out and speaking out and saying stuff like I'm saying this morning. Most of us will not say stuff like I say here. Come on. First of all, we're afraid of what other people's going to think about. Hey, it's posted in a flat earth section on YouTube. What they're going to think about me, the other flat earthers? Like, I don't care. I am on my own journey. I don't care about what other people think. And what about other people think of what I say about flat earth? I'll say whatever the heck I want because that's what I feel. If you don't like it, log off. You don't have to like what I say. Nobody has to be here. I come here to speak my mind because I need it. I'm under major trauma in this world, major trauma, and I'm coming to liberate it on YouTube. That's my way to do it. But don't have to agree. Nobody has to agree with what I do. It's my thing. But also, I think it's necessary that some of us stand up and start speaking out. We should all be leader in the house of the rising sun, not just some of us. All of us should be leaders. But it's not by following stuff on YouTube and stuff like that that we're going to find any no. Anyway. So who's here in the chat? Who's commenting all kinds of nasty shit? Ok, bonsoir, merci, bonsoir. Block. There we go. I have enough. Yeah, there we go. Moderator, you got it. I solved the problem. I solved the problem. Some people are very, very stuck in their little world. Leslie had a tool too, but I gave you one. Like some people don't like to hear the truth also. They will put all kinds of nonsense comment in the chat. I don't care. I'm willing for that. You know, I'm ready for that. Bring it on. But now you cannot bring it on. I shut you down now. You're off. Bye-bye. Ciao. Yeah, you don't like it, eh? I'll still yap my mouth every day. You can come and dislike my video, thumb down all my freaking videos. You think that's going to stop me? You think that's going to stop me? You're giving me fuel when you do that. You're giving me even more fuel. If I was you, I would go away because you're fueling me now. That's what you're doing. It doesn't take me much to prime me, and you're doing it now. So now I'm very, very prime now. So now that's good. That's good energy. I love that. I love haters when they come. I love it. I feed on this. So my advice to you, stay away because you're giving me a lot of energies. A lot of energy. I feed on this. Okay? Yeah. Believe me. I'm not joking here. No? You might think your life is a joke. You might think everything is a joke around you, but not me. Not me, my friend. I came here for a mission. I'm on a mission, and you don't have to like it. Don't have to like. You can comment anything you want in the chat. I don't care. Nothing will come to break me. Nothing will break me. You can come dislike me. I don't care. Nothing is here to break me. Babylon cannot kill my joy. Okay? I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. I hope you freaking get it. Anyway, I'm just fed up. Just very fed up of people that cannot low consciousness. I don't want to bother with these people. I don't even want to have them near me. You know, these are people with corrupt mind, bad-minded people. I don't need this. I don't want to. If they come, I feed on it. I feed on the energy. It's great. I love, because he knows something about me that I don't even know. To come in comments like that and put 8 comments like this, he knows something about me that I don't even know myself. So that's why they're giving me power. Do you get it? Do you get it? What you're doing? You're telling me that you know something very, very powerful about me. I can't sense that yet. Not yet. But you're making me get in touch closer and closer to all my power when you come and hate me like this. Come on, think about it really well before you do that to anyone else in your life. Because look what they did today. Me, that's how I react to it anyway. So anyway, that was my I love your frequency energy. I have been watching you since the first minute. I also started my journey many years ago. Fed up also. Funny Lancer is a great man also. Yeah, it is time we liberate ourselves. Exactly. I get this 100%. I feel this power, and it is true for sure. Listen, we're not here. It's not a joke. Our life is not a joke. But some people think that their life is a joke. Their life is a dream, and they just gotta go on and propagate bad vibration and think about it really well because most people feed on this kind of stuff. No? Me, yeah, for sure. I've been saying what Truman is saying for the past few months. Everybody, a lot of you feel what I feel. Come on. Just look at the numbers, like all the stuff added, analyze. For sure, if you go on YouTube and you're blind like you were before, because most of us stayed blind, most of us are not liberated from having removed the blindfold. They're still blind going on YouTube looking for conspiracy. So, it's you go from one conspiracy to another. It's one rabbit hole to another, and that's why a lot of people, the big channels, are there to keep you distracted with endless conspiracy, deep down the rabbit hole and this and that. And, they want to keep you constantly. They're not going to come and allow you to, to shake your reality and maybe manifest your greatness or find some kind of dream inside you, or find your greatness, find your truth. No, they want you to look for lies, constantly looking for lies, not empowering people, not giving power, not giving them a chance to discover their power. No. Looking for lies constantly. That's what most people do. And that's it. I've seen it from a long time. Look, in the first of my videos, I told you, it's about your power. It's about you showing your power to the world. Us showing the powers to the people. It's up to us to wake up and stop being distracted. We're all distracted by nonsense, and conspiracy is another one. And all of them, TV, sports, all of this, it's all fantasy and distraction to keep us away from remembering who we are. Do you remember who you are when you go search for flat earth videos endlessly, trying to seek for answers about what is the sun, what is the moon, what is this, what is that? Why can't you love things sacredly for what they are without understanding the deeper meaning behind it? That's what all the ancient did. Do you think they were understanding the real physical meaning of the sun being a disk and this and that? And no, they were loving things sacredly for what it is. And that's what the truth is what is. But if you're locked in measurement and stuff like that and all kinds of nonsense, it will consume you. It will consume your whole life, will be consumed by it. So it's either you make the choice, you let your whole life be consumed by nonsense, or you start focusing on you. Focus on the seller. You are the seller. Everything's in sell. You got to sell yourself. So don't sell yourself short. Now you're selling yourself short. Ha! Don't sell yourself short. You have greatness within. We all have greatness within. It's not some of us that experience greatness. Greatness is something we all have inside of us, but just a few of us will manifest it. This is what I want you to do. You know the truth. You know something more about the world maybe than a lot of people. So come on, go after your dream. Go after your biggest goals. First of all, it's day by day. I have goals every day. First of all, when you woke up this morning, I had a great goal, was to come and do that chat here. And then I got other stuff planned for the rest of the days. My days are planned. I have goals. You know, every morning when I get up, I have goals. My goal is not to punch flat earth on YouTube and see the latest videos. I don't care about that anymore. I don't care. And I will not partake more in the madness and propagating more of the fear, more of because the population, and anyway, we're just talking in between us and YouTube. As far as I'm concerned, the masses are not on YouTube. So it's only us, a certain amount of people around the world that are checking the stuff on YouTube. It's not the masses. So we're just entertaining ourselves. That's what we're doing. We're entertaining ourselves with nonsense, with stuff that we cannot even prove. We're just speculating nonsense, like they did to us all our life, and now we're just creating more of the same of the same. This is how I see it. Don't have to agree. Anyway, that's what I have in mind. I have that in mind for a long time. I've been thinking about that for a long time. I've been thinking to do that talk here for a long time. For a long time, I had that on my heart to liberate this, especially on YouTube. This is my place where I speak my mind, but, at one point, I just have enough of the nonsense. It's a world filled with nonsense. So what are we going to do? Be caught up in it all the time? The only thing you can sense is yourself. That you can sense it. You can trust it. Trust yourself. You don't even believe in yourself. You don't even need to believe in yourself. Forget about believing in yourself. Pinch yourself. You're going to see you're alive. You're going to feel the pain. So why do you need to believe in yourself? Trust yourself. Go into action. Just do it. What Nike tell you, just do it. Yeah, they all tell you, just do it. Step into action and do it and speak your mind. That's what the world needs. The world doesn't need to be distracted. The majority of the world are distracted by nonsense. So we need to recenter, realign with our true nature. This is very, very important in the journey. But if we cannot even comprehend this idea of realigning ourselves with our true nature, and that's because we're constantly distracted. If you cannot reflect, if you cannot take time in your life to reflect, it's because you're constantly distracted. It's clear. Come on, I lived it. I know. I lived a distracted life. I was a big, huge Montreal Canadian fan. I used to have a flag outside in front of my house. I used to be at the Bell Center 6 times a year with the hand on the chest for the national anthem and all that shit. Oh, yeah, I lived that life. Believe me, I'm out of it. I can see clear now. I see clear in their madness, and I'm out of it. I'm done. I'm done being distracted. I'm done being enslaved in the mind and following the sheep, the herd of sheep that's going to over the precipice, over the cliff. I'm not going to jump over the cliff. I'm going to become an immaculate member of the herd of sheep. That's what I want. I'm not going to move out of the herd. I want to stay in the herd. For sure, this is where the action is. I don't want to move out the herd and move out and expatriate myself to another plane. My people is here. That's the people we have to wake up. You know, there's lots of people dormant, sleeping, that needs empowerment, needs inspiration. You know, don't need conspiracies and fear and propaganda. We need empowerment. That's what we need as a people, because we're kept quiet. So you need your power. That's the first thing you need to regain, is your power. Forget about anything else but regaining your power. So you must start seeking it. You know, power is inside you, not outside of you. What kind of power you're going to find outside? The only power you're going to find outside is other people like you awake. That's the other people. That's the other power you're going to find around. When you find other souls like you that are awake and can see clear through the illusion, the madness, the inculcation, call it whatever you want. It's so deep, so deep. So deep. The illusion is so deep. That's why I'm done getting caught up in all that stuff and all the. Now I focus on my journey and really ascending to a level that I can inspire others to. It's not only to say, yeah, I'm going on YouTube to speak my mind. No, I want to inspire others. I have a mission with this. I take this not as a competition. Also, I don't go on YouTube as a competition. This is also another thing. Many people are in competition on YouTube about that flat earth thing. That's all. Who's going to put the best video? Who's going to have the most views? Who's going to have the most subscriber? You know, that's all nonsense. I'm not in competition. I'm into mission. I'm into a sense of mission. Developing a sense of mission, not a sense of competition. And that's what we do. We compete against each other all the time. Everything, the sports, everything is about us competing. So as long as they keep us also competing against each other and inflating the ego, because YouTube is an ego thing, you know, that's another, boosting the ego is the first pillar of Satanism. So what it is, YouTube, it's boosting the ego. I know I'm boosting my ego here this morning, but I don't let it get to me to a point that the ego runs my life. I've said it often. I use that as empowerment, as becoming a better person, not live inside the ego. But what is YouTube? What is Facebook? What is all these social media? Most of it, if you use it for boosting your ego, it's one of the pillars of Satanism. So we got to be very careful with that stuff. And many people are into boosting their ego on YouTube. Why do they, why do you, I don't find sense in there. I don't know. It's me. Maybe it's me seeing it wrong. Maybe, look, but I speak what's on my mind. I don't care. I might be saying things here that I'm going to not regret, but maybe in the 3 months I'll look at it and I'm going to say, fuck you, I was on fire that morning. But, it's stuff that I have on my mind, and I speak what I have on my mind. It's not, I don't hold nothing back. I've been in this for a long time. I've been in this on YouTube, flat earth thing for a while. I think 2 years now and something, maybe more, 3 years. 3 years researching in that. So I kind of know a bit. I had time to reflect. I had time to reflect and realize what was maybe not going so right. So, you analyze all the stuff, and at one point you realize, first of all, a big realization came to me when I realized that they could buy subscribers and they could buy views. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at first when I entered YouTube. I look at these people with a lot of subscribers, lots of views, and I was like, wow, there's lots of people looking into this. Wow. But there's not that many people. There's not that many people. Where I always see the same people on YouTube, pretty much. Okay, a lot are not manifesting, but most of us are manifesting because we have something in our heart that we want to let know to the world. And probably the first stage to break out the fear stage is the going on YouTube in the chat. In the chat was one of my first, a lot of people fear going in the chat, fear exposing themselves for whatever reason. So the first step is probably breaking in the chat, and then you go on Facebook, and then you go live on YouTube, and then you put your face on the screen. So, this is the process that I took also. At the beginning, I was unsure about posting a Bob Marley picture on Facebook. Imagine the fear, how much it is in us. The fear is huge. The fear is huge. And I don't care who you are, what the heck you do in life, what situation. It takes courage to speak. It takes courage to listen also. All of you listening here today, it takes you courage to listen to what I have to say. It's sometimes I'm gonna speak stuff that not too many people want to hear, but I think it's necessary that it's being spoken. Necessary. If one of us is coming out with something like that, it's because it's necessary. It's not because I always been very, very centered and aligned. So I create an alignment with nature, not to distract, not to take over your mind. Like, we are all leaders. We should all be leaders. This is the goal of my channel. But yeah, how can something that hasn't got total proof able or allowed to suppress someone trying to challenge it for truth or to shed light on something? Yeah. Especially if it doesn't, again, what are you going? Because I wear a white lab coat and work in cancer research in my real life. My best friend works for GPL and Atomics. I was branded a Jesuit, Nazi, satanic scientist. But listen, we have to do what we have to do in life also. I mean, many of us are power and mentoring for free passing of ideas between one another, knowledge and guidance. We are to help one another. Facts matter to me. Fanny answer. That's it. For sure. No, I agree with your some of your comments. I'm not going to read them all because I want to concentrate on my chat too. But yeah, listen, we got to do our thing. We got to do our thing. We got to do our thing no matter what. And it's like someone says, for sure, some of us probably now are confronted with not only an awakening, but a situation that we have to deal in real life. Whether you, like many of us, whether you're a doctor, you're an engineer, or an architect, whatever is your title in society, at one point you're gonna want to know the truth. That's inside of you. That's why I say I don't care what is your position, what you do in life. I don't care. If we come here, we're all one. We are one, and we're seeking truth. So that's what we're seeking. So it could do anything in life. Doesn't change the fact that a man is just a man, and a woman is just a woman. So if we get caught up in thinking that one man is higher than another man, one man can be more intelligent than another man, then we're caught up. So step back, step into your power. We can all do this. But for sure, at some point, we're confronted with also realities of life, like we have careers and stuff, that we don't want to necessarily put on the line because we are awake. And I don't suggest you do that either. I suggest you keep going with the stuff that you do. Don't just change your ways. Change your ways of doing it. Change your eating habits. Change your distraction time. Keep going on your career. Like Jacob goes to school and everything. I never told him to quit school because school is brainwashing. We know, we are aware. We are aware, but that doesn't mean you have to pour your whole consciousness into it. This is a different thing. This is a different thing. Our awareness is expanding. Consciousness doesn't expand. So don't pour it all into one thing. Your consciousness is what you can experience. So if you put all your consciousness into one thing, that's what you'll experience. But if you are aware of all the conspiracies and stuff, but not putting all your consciousness into it and put your consciousness onto you, on working on yourself, you will achieve greatness. You will reach that state that you want in your life. Nobody's eager to live a better life. No? Unless you don't want to live a better life, maybe. I mean, I don't think you're here. I don't think you're here because we're motivated. We're motivated people and inspired people, and we want more out of life. So I want more out of life, and I don't feel guilty for that. I don't care what people say. I don't feel guilty for that. I want more out of life. It's there. There's abundance here to the ones that are decided to go get it. But if you don't decide to step out your comfort zone, you'll never find abundance in your life. You'll never, you might have abundance if it's given to you, like if you have a silver spoon in your mouth at start. But if not, you're going to have to crawl through shit to get what you want. That's a reality of life. Birds eat worms. Do you think it's fair that birds eat worms? No, but they still do eat worms. There's things not fair. Nobody said life would be fair. Why do you expect life to be fair, first of all? No one said it was fair. Look at the animals. Do you think it's fair for them? All they have to endure and stuff? No, life is like that. Life is a challenge. The life is meant to for you to remember, we are on a journey. I think we come here, the purpose and the meaning of life. Love is the meaning, for sure. But we come here to remember who we are. We come here to remember who we are. Probably this is just an experience. It feels like just an experience for me. Now that I'm more awake, that I step more into my... align my soul and the heart and the mind and everything, because the soul's probably in the heart. If you align everything, the mind versus heart and everything, you start speaking truth a lot. And then you start getting in touch with stuff that you never felt in your life. And this is the mystery of life. This is, we have to have some kind of mystery in life, but now they want to take out on top of having not to, like we went from one CGI to another, from CGI globe Earth to CGI flat Earth, and we never really have any mystery in there. Like they take out again the mystery of life by explaining us everything about the Earth. That's my point is, there's got to be some kind of a mystery with life. Life is a mystery. Life should be something you discover each and every day, not something that is instructed to you. Life is your teacher. But if you don't let life teach you and you let everybody else teach you everything in life, what will you experience? Their stuff, not your stuff. So that's what I'm here for. I want us to experience what we came here for. We came here to have a life experience, no? We came here to have a life experience, so why not have the experience? Why stay stuck in nonsense? Experience life. Live, manifest your greatness. No one is stopping you for that. They don't ask for down payment. Do they ask you for a down payment to manifest your greatness? Is anybody stopping you? Anybody controlling your mind? You let it be in control by all the gadgets, the phones, all the nonsense around us. The many people are caught up into so distracted. It's a society filled with distraction, and there's more and more because we demand more and more. We're more and more distracted. Look what they put out now on YouTube. They put all kinds of conspiracy. People are caught up into this and want to prove this, prove that. Not that you don't have to be aware. I'm not telling you not to be aware of this. It's not what I'm saying. Be aware of what's going on outside and inside. That's fine. But also inside. Now you're aware pretty much of what's going on outside, but very little inside. So be aware of both. But don't pour your whole consciousness on the outside. Pour it on the inside. It's got to become internal at one point. That's what it did for me. That's what it did for many, many people. Many people at one point have enough of the nonsense and the distraction. And, I'm at an age in my life, I'm at a point in my life where I have enough. Look, I'm not 20-year-old anymore, so I don't want to be past the rest of my life distracted anyway. This is, I have to actualize myself. The clock is ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm going to be 44 soon. So, I'm getting younger, yeah. But I'm not very attached to time and age and stuff like that. But still, it's a reality. Like at one point, I'm going to rot in the ground or they're going to burn my body. I'm not going to be here. There's going to be no more air going through my nostrils. So I have to do something while the air is passing by. This is the point I'm saying here. I have to do something while I'm alive. It's not, I can't wait. I can't postpone and procrastinate anymore. I have enough of this, and all that stuff outside of us is keeping us is keeping us perpetuating their overlay and postponing our greatness. So why are we postponing our greatness? I would like someone to tell me, why are we postponing our greatness? I'll take a water break. You can answer me. I don't think anybody will have an answer, because there shouldn't be an answer. There should be action. That's what there should be, action each and every day toward your goals, towards your biggest, you know, and I am comfortable with a little mystery to keep relaxed person embracing what is new. Anyway, this is what I say when I say find the excitement. This is what has got to come back, the mystery of life. But a lot of time the mystery of life is gone. It's taken away by explanation, by all kinds of people that seems to know a lot. And another thing like I say all the time, I don't know if I would have to redo it, if I would open up to as much people as I opened up, because the programming goes so deep, and at the end, I think I put my life energy into this, and too much life energy also, when I can take that life and do something constructive for my own. So it's about your energy, it's about managing your energy also. Very important. If we cannot be in this and to manage our energy properly, we're just going to be... Anyway, to me, it's clear that we can ask the question, is the flat earth a Psyop to distract us? It could be. You're going to ask yourself the question. You're going to know the answer. You don't need me to answer the question. Just ask yourself the question. I'm here to give you my answer. I gave you my answer the way I see it. But you might not have the same answer, and that's okay. We're not all at the same point in this journey, and I respect it. I just give my opinion here, how I see things, and how I question things. So we're not all at the same point. Some of us are still very much think that the flat earth is everything, and that's okay. I was there too. It's okay if you're there. Don't embrace your confusion. It's a reflection of your growth. I respect that a lot. It's a reflection of your growth. So if you're stuck in it, embrace it. You're confused, embrace it. You're going to grow from it. At one point, you're going to realize that your attention should be placed maybe somewhere else. Somewhere else where, we are our own worst enemy. Postpone my greatness due to personal injury and social doubts from peers. Yeah, I did that. I did that for a long time. That's what but this is excuses. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I gave myself that excuse for a long time, waiting that my children grow up, waiting that I have enough money, waiting that I have a good camera to make it, waiting for this, waiting for that. But at the end, we're just finding excuses. Just do it. Trust yourself and do it. You have been given all the biological equipment necessary to face life. None of us is here without, even me, I have an injury, but I still, I use this to empower me. I fuel on the pain. I'm in pain all day long. That's what drives me. If you know my story, if you go to my channel and you start looking at my video, you can come here in the chat and trash me. But if you look at my 2000 video on my channel, you will have a great idea of who I am, and you will figure me out very easily. I'm very, very easily you can figure me out very easily. But there's people on YouTube, I cannot figure them out. I can't figure them out. So that's very suspicious too. When you can't figure out people, you can't figure out what they do in life and their story and why they're on YouTube and why they do this, why they talk about this, what's the story behind it. It's very, there's some people I just can't figure them out. Some are very easy, some are very open, have an open heart, but not most of us are. Anyway, I knew this talk was going to attract a bit more viewers, obviously. Talk about flat earth, you see. I just have to put flat earth in the title and it's going to attract people. It's crazy. Just this. You see the Psyop there. I do all kinds of talks every morning. I talk about flat earth often. I don't put it in the title. There's 2 viewers, 3 viewers. But I have the same speech every morning. I'm on fire like that every morning here. Not much subscriber, not much viewers. Like, just because I don't put flat earth, I don't want to propagate more fear, more propaganda. And I am not here to propagate stuff. I'm here to empower people to reach their greatness, and so I can reach mine at the same time. When you rise, you rise by lifting others. I want to rise. I want to rise and shine. Yeah, that's what I say all the time. Boom! Yeah, rise and shine. Yeah. That's what we're here for. We're here to... Anyway, my ribs, I'm in serious pain, difficult to sleep. Yeah, me too, I'm in pain. I have medical marijuana to help me with the pain, so that helps a lot. That's why I'm on fire here this morning. I'm on the sativa. Sativa gives you very clear thoughts, very energetic. I suggest medical medicinal cannabis for sure. It's the best medicine you can have. I don't know if it's legal in your country. It is in mine, but that's it. Boom! Yeah, Wamba! Yeah, we're going to be back on the Truman Show. I think I planned a Truman Show this afternoon. So we'll see you there. But until then, stay focused. Stay focused, and that's the most important thing. Don't get caught up into distraction. Don't let distraction distract you. That's what it's there for. Stay focused. Live your dreams. Each day, each and every day, have goals. Starts by the little thing. You do little thing one at a time. Each and every day, patience and consistent action. It's the most important. And just rise and shine and speak your mind. Don't forget, speak your mind. It's very, very, very liberator. Very liberator. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Sam Wolf is in the house. Big up, Sam. Yeah, so big up, everyone. And I'll see you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. I'm live every morning. Here. I yap my mouth like this every morning. So it's not... Now I attracted a bit more viewers because I talk about flat earth. Isn't it convenient? So anyway, that's good. Boom! He's out. Rise and shine.